Guys, I'm back in our greenhouse today and I just wanted to give you an update. It's been about a week since I last showed you all of our plants in here and they're doing great. We have a lot more colors, a lot more blooms, and they're just really looking full and nice. And also we had some more of our plant plug trays germinate over the last week. So I'll be able to show you the process of transplanting those into bigger pots or trays and how we do that. So first thing, I'll just give you an update on what our plants look like. Started our first table like I did last week, and you can just see how full and green and beautiful these have gotten over the last week. These flowers, none of these were bloomed yet last week. And our lettuce is doing good. You can notice the growth on that in just a week. Lots of colors in this second bed. These are going to be really pretty once they all start blooming. These are getting really full. And also these were just starting, so you can see there's a lot more buds on those. And then our last tray, lots of growth and beautiful colors again. All right, I'm gonna go back to our second bed and give you an update on our plant plugs. So last week we didn't have this much growth in our plant plugs, so that means that some more have germinated since the last time we saw. So they might have just had a longer germination time, but they're big enough now that I can actually transplant them into a bigger tray. Or we marked all of our trays when we put the seeds in here, so it looks like maybe about a little over half of these seeds took in this tray. And the first one, these are just impatiens, so this will be a flower mix. This one's also a flower mix, and then this was supposed to be daisies. It doesn't look like any of those took. And then the last thing would be bell peppers, which looks like a few of those we got grown. So when we're transplanting, you'll need a tray of some sort. So for these flowers, I'm gonna use trays. And then when we do the vegetables, I'm gonna use these cups just because it's a lot easier. So this tray is called an 806 tray. It's because there is 8 6-packs in this tray, so these are a little bit smaller than these 606 packs. So there's 6 6-packs in within this whole tray. So you can see when I put it side by side, kind of the size difference there. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is fill my 806 with soil. So I have my soil mix here. What I did here was I just put our regular potting soil in, and I mixed about 1/3 of our worm castings in here, and you can kind of see it's kind of moist, so that just kind of helps give the transplanting process a good start. You don't want super dry soil and you don't want it too wet either, so if you can kind of get it a little moist, that just helps get the transplanted plant started in there. My 806 tray here filled with soil. You don't really want to pack it down, but you just want to kind of pat it down to make sure that it's flush and full. And then basically what we do is we just take and make a little hole for where our plant plug will go, and then we will get our plant plugs poked out of there. And what we do is we just take a pen like this and lift up the tray, and it will push the bottom right out. So I already did this one, so this one comes out easy. So that way I don't damage any of the roots and I don't damage the stem or anything like that. So we'll take that and we'll go ahead and put it in our little hole that we made and just kind of cover it back up there. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep repeating this process until I pushed up the ones that actually have plant in them, and this is what it should look like. So it should stick together like this, and that way it allows for easy transplant. My workstation has got a little messy here, but that's okay, I'll get it cleaned up. I just wanted to show you what I do with these cups before I put the tomato plants in there, and this just helps with drainage. So basically I just can take a pen and I poke 4 little holes in there, and then I'll put them in one of our trays over here just like I have with the other ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and poke all of them and get our soil in them. Planted, I have them in our bed. So we have, these are some flowers here. Bell pepper, bell pepper, bell peppers with colors. One of our tomato trays, jalapenos, more flowers, more bell peppers. Over here we have, these 3 trays are cabbage. And then these 2 are also tomato plants. And we also have 1 tomato plant over here. So that is what they look like. And the last step will be getting everything watered really well so we can make sure that it continues to grow. Okay, so we're just gonna put this on a light mist setting and get these watered in really well, and that'll help ensure that they take successfully.